Hey everyone, let's take a look at the Christmas Table Decoration by LEGO. This is set number 40743, contains 433 bricks, retails for $39.99, and the set was provided by the LEGO Group for early review, so thank you LEGO. And honestly, this looks like a nice, pretty, adorable build. We got ourselves a little wreath, a bow, and a red candle. And on the top, it just has one-to-one here of a snowflake that's gold, and then here's the back. And that's what it looks like overhead. And honestly, this looks like a very colorful build. Alright, let's open this up and see what we have in here. Usually the tape's on that side. Oh yeah, there it is. My bad. Well, we opened it up the wrong way, but who cares? And that's essentially what we have in there, with something stuffed at the bottom. At least the bags are numbered, so that's good. Let's take a look here at the building guide. That's what we're all interested in right there. Okay, how's the build broken down? Let's take a look. Okay, it just jumps right on into the build, so that's not going to tell us how many bags. Well, we obviously found ourselves a bag 8. There's that one. We found the most important one right there. Must be the base. And we got a 4x12 plate floating at the bottom. I can always use leaf pieces. Cool, I could use those, and the bush pieces too. Now, I don't know if that's a 6 or a 9. I think that's a 6. So it looks like we have 8 bags of bricks. I could be wrong. And we have one printed building guide, and I did not see a sheet of stickers. I wouldn't expect any stickers on this anyways. And that's looking pretty cool. That's catching my attention. That's a really good start for this set. Well, I'm going to head to my second channel, build this, come back, and I'll report my findings. Here's the Christmas table decoration all assembled, and honestly I'm impressed with the build. Look how bright and colorful this is. So you do have plenty of the dark green and earth green leaf pieces and foliage. We also have some of these balls with the cross hole. These are for the berries and the flowers and all sorts of stuff. And this is what it looks like on the back. So this could be set on a big table, and you can see it from all directions. So this is probably one of the few builds that you can just set right in the middle and you don't have to worry about having some open back. We also have a ribbon and some of these little flowers here. We got a candle. The only thing is this candle flame seems a bit small. You know, that's not too appealing. I wish it was a little bigger, but for the most part, this does look life-sized. And that's essentially the build. That's the tour. The whole dime tour there for you. Now, we're going to start the review with build quality. And yes, this does look fragile. When I was building it, I had a few pieces flake off, but the end result, it's pretty sturdy. I had nothing really come off. Everything's really anchored down. You're going to have to really try to break some of this stuff off. Like, I know the flowers may come off, but that happens in real life. So, for the most part, it is very sturdy for what this is. This is meant to be displayed year after year, so LEGO really had thought that out. Build experience, it's okay. I had some parts where it felt repetitious, like assembling some of the greenery pieces. These berries, you had to do this 4 times. So some parts seem like they were dragged out. I understand why, but I would say the build experience for me personally was average. But it does have that holiday feel. Honestly, I don't think this is going to work in a LEGO City build. So you really can't put this in your theme. You could try to maybe blend it in, but for me personally, it just will not work for a city. Now, this set does have a lot of good foliage pieces to make other creations. And you know I'm eyeballing the bushes and leaf pieces, and you know why. There's plenty more campgrounds to build, so this has a lot of good parts for other creations. Or you could take the pieces and make something new out of this for the holidays. But for the most part, lots of unique pieces for this set. There's a couple things to note. This is not a collaborative build, so only one person can build this. Now, I was hoping this could be a collaborative build, so we can each build a piece and then plug them together. That's not the case with this one. So if you're looking for something that's more of a group project, yeah, this one you may want to stay away from. This is more meant to be a solo build. But for the most part, you can have somebody help you build some of the flower pieces, but when it comes to the main assembly, only one person can put this together. And there's no brick separator provided. I didn't need one for this. That's a good thing, because I have to get up and get a brick separator, but why didn't they include one with this set is beyond me, because there's a lot of little pieces, and a lot of things can go wrong. So I wish that tool was provided. Now, my final score, I'm going to say, is a 9. And here's why. Lack of brick separator. It's not a collaborative build. I was really shooting for that. And some of these pieces do come off while constructing the set. You have to put everything together in order for it to be solid. But for the most part, I'm very happy with the outcome of this build. It's really good. So just imagine this sitting on your dining room table or your coffee table. Be really cool. And the thing is, you don't have to water it. You don't have to worry about the greenery dying on this, because it's, well, it's evergreen. It'll be green for a very long time, or until you want to take this apart. But I'm very happy with this set. So tell me what you guys and gals think